You are listening to the Built to Grow podcast.
All right. Welcome back to the Built to Grow podcast. I'm your host, Tim Lyons, in studio. What's up, guys? Joined, as always, by Randy Angston. What's up, man?
Howdy, buddy.
Well, we got I got to present here in a little bit.
Yes.
Doing the Keep Partner Con. That'll be exciting.
It's a big one. That's a big honor.
Yeah, and then we're doing Icon on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I have me coming in to speak at Icon, so that's always exciting.
Hey, it probably means we know something about automation.
We should talk about that because we have a CLA, Client Lifecycle Automation Workshop, happening in December. If you want to in on that, December 3rd and 4th, the URL.
winninggym.com/workshop. You asked me last week. I had to.
Switched it
Keep
on.
you guys on your toes.
winninggym.com/workshop. That'll get you access to it. If you have questions with us, just about it before you sign up. And you're like, well, what is it? And you want to go through this on a screen share, just jump on a call, pfmarketingsolutions.com/call. Knock that out. But last one for the year. And
Last one at this price.
That's a great point. Yeah, price is going up after this one, so if you snooze, you lose kind of thing. But I'm excited also. This week, our first emails for our Black Friday go out Thursday.
Yes.
So our Black Friday campaigns at the gym level, we're sending out to our list, and all of our 26 other gyms that we worked with on that workshop, they're all going out this week. And so we're doing a follow-up call on Wednesday, and then Thursday morning, boom.
Yeah, and that's exciting. And I think we teased a little bit about some clients are already seeing results before even hitting the emails.
Yeah.
Just teasing
Their audience,
Mm-hmm.
their current clients that are on trials. And yes, Cindy, we'll give a shout out to Cindy. She's already almost $10,000 in revenue, collected revenue.
before launching the campaign.
Yeah, before just having the offer,
Just having it done. Yeah.
So she's in good shape. I know her goal was 10, so
Yep.
she'll blow that out of the water. So I'm excited for her. But hey, we'll keep you all updated on these giant numbers coming in for Black Friday. If you guys are running a Black Friday campaign, the question that comes up all the time: should you send the Black Friday campaign to your current clients or not? Should you just send it to, prospects, non-members, or should you send it to everybody? And here's the pros and cons. Like if you have a current client on a great, annual membership, and then they go ahead and buy the Black Friday, yes, you would lose some revenue. You can do one of two ways. Okay, you've got 6 months left on this agreement. We're going to tack the next year on after that, and you don't lose. I think that's a great way to do it.
Sure.
But the other thing, guys, with all this uncertainty out there in the world, you don't know if that client's going to be here in 6 months, 8 months, 12 months. So might want to just sell it now and collect now, and that they're there.
Yes.
They're locked in. So two trains of thought. We do send it to our non-members, but our current clients do catch wind of it and they do buy it sometimes. So it is what it is. I'm not telling them they can't. I'm just trying not to force it down and show it to them. But either or is fine. I'm just excited to see this revenue coming in for everybody because this is much needed for many.
Big, end of year push to a lot of those gyms that did take massive hits. That's the reason Black Friday is called Black Friday for those that didn't know. It was to bring retailers back into the black. So if you find yourself in that position, guys, you should have a Black Friday right now. I mean, this is late, so if you haven't already, get to work. But like Tim said, our clients' Black Friday emails and communication starts this week. So Black November is a thing.
Yeah.
I've already
saw
been
it around Halloween.
I've already been hit with. I mean, literally, like the name. People are calling it Black November from retailers. Where the entire month, guys, retailers are coming out hard. So
I can see it this year. I hope it doesn't go into next year because then it kind of just
muddies the water. Yeah. At what point do you draw a line?
Just a sale.
It's just a sale.
Yeah.
Like every other. Yeah.
So okay. So let's talk about the topic today. The topic today is whether or not you should allow members to freeze their memberships. Okay. Whether or not you allow it, or how to do it, or if you should, or whatever. So typically, in a general scenario, people leave town for some, reasons, or, maybe they have a second home, or they get sick and they're extended, whatever. They go on vacation, whatever. Sure. The question is, should you allow those clients to freeze or not? I will tell you without a shadow of a doubt, if we did not allow freezes here, we would not have the members we have today.
Absolutely.
Our clients have second homes, third homes, and they're gone. In the summer, when it's 110 degrees for 3 months straight.
Over 100 days this year?
Yeah. Then I don't blame you.
No.
I'd leave too, right? Get the heck out of town and go enjoy the better weather somewhere else. But, if we put that into place day one, like we knew this is the area we were in, so people are going to come and go, and we want to be able to freeze their accounts and all this stuff. But what the question that comes up is, how do you do it? I will tell you, until we made this change I'm about to tell you about, we would get burned every summer. We would get burned. Like we would drop revenue 30%, and we'd be like waiting for September, October to come back, and we were just hoping everybody came back. So we changed our policies up. So let me give you the old policy, and let me give you the new policy. The old policy was you can freeze your membership up to 3 months in any 12-month period. So if you're on an annual agreement, you freeze it. Let's just say May. You freeze. You go May, June, July. You're out of town. We don't bill you for those 3 months, and then when you come back, we just extend your expiration date out, and we just collect it, the 12 months of revenue over 15 months.
Yep.
That's the way we used to do it. And what would happen is that 3 months would turn into extended, and then when they freeze again, and then it's like, no. And it got to be a pain in the butt for two reasons. One, we wouldn't have any revenue coming in. And two, sometimes those clients would disappear. They never come back.
Yeah, they didn't. Sure. I mean, you take 3 months off of anything. I mean, now granted, moving back and kind of going back to like normal life is one thing, but some things change,
Yeah.
Half those people coming back, maybe maybe their lives are different, and they make a different decision. So,
and that's the way we did our annual agreements for the month-to-month people. We would just, freeze their billing. They're under no commitment, and then we would get their unfreeze date and say, hey, we're going to bill you on this date when you come back. If they didn't come back, then we would have to refund them, and it would be a mess there too. So anyways, here's how we do it now. This saves our butt all over the place. So now when somebody signs a 12-month agreement, they can freeze up to 3 months.
Up to 3 months, sure.
However, in our agreements, it states from the day they start for 12 consecutive months, we're going to bill them, regardless if they're here or not. When they come back, we will tack on 3 months at the end.
Sure.
So what does that do for us? Well, it keeps our consistent revenue through the summer. That was amazing, right? So, again, those people that are been here for 10 years, they're kind of on the old plan or whatever. We can't really change them, but new ones, if there's going to be a 12-month commitment, they're going to get paid, they're going to build for 12 straight months, and then when they come back, we just do we make up the months that they missed, and then we start them back up again. So that's the way we do our annuals, and our month-to-month's just a little bit different. Month-to-month, if they don't want to cancel, because granted, they can cancel, but there's a 30-day cancellation policy. So here's how we do it. We say, if you want to cancel and you're on a month-to-month, what would happen is they would not get billed, and then they wouldn't come back.
Sure.
And they circumvented that 30-day policy. So now what we do is we always bill them the next month, even while they're gone, and then we give it back to them when they come back.
When they come back, sure.
So that's saved us from people just disappearing as well. So I don't know how you all do it, but we had to learn the hard way here, and we had to fix a couple things, and those two things have done wonders for us, and people are back, and it's just great, and we keep our revenue through the summer because, like I said, we would lose 30%.
Well, let me throw in something there, because there's a solution there's something else that we've worked in that you might not be thinking about, but we've built it into our communication with clients. So like your existing, those that are grandfathered in that still get 3 months of gap, we've built that into the CLA.
That's right.
We've built in the communication. So traditionally, or a problem that we were running into, or Tim's Gym was running into, is let's say the client left for 3 months. Well, they told us they're gone for those 3 months. That's the longest that they can pause those memberships dues for. So the fourth, or the month, would be what, the fourth month then? Billing's supposed to start. We were honoring our half of that commitment, charging our clients, expecting them to be back in the gym, but they weren't expecting that bill to hit. Or you've been gone for 3 months, they forget, things like that. So we were getting calls, hey, I'm not going to be in town until halfway through the month, or, hey, I got billed, but maybe I'm not coming back, or I got billed and I just wasn't expecting it. So one thing that, again, this is problem solution, right? This is something that we were experiencing enough to where it raised our awareness, and we said, we need to do something about this. So right into our communication with our clients in our CLA, when somebody goes into freeze, we enter their date of freeze, their date of return, hit save, And now the system is automatically going to remind both us and them before that, technically their billing date or their next charge goes through, to remind that client that they're about to see a charge. You know, when somebody's paying you and comfortably paying you $300, $400, $500 a month, I mean, I could imagine being in that seat and not, again, it's just like expectation, right? Mm-hmm. You forget things. To get hit with a $500 bill when you weren't expecting it would piss someone off. Now just a little bit of free, communication, hands off. I mean, it's all done the day the client tells you in the first place.
Yep.
You don't think about it again. Client gets notification. Jim gets notification. This person's coming back. Billing starts, and everybody's happy.
Yeah, and it's a great point because we have gotten responses back on like, "Ooh, thanks for reminding me. I'm actually not coming back until the following month,"
Yep.
and we just adjust their billing, and everybody's cool. That was a fix for that problem.
And that's one of those situations where, once something happens and this is just kind of general business, right? When something starts to happen, you guys get these cues. If it's happening enough and you're not changing something, or is there a way that you as a business or you as a, serving the client can do better? You didn't change anything. You didn't lose money in that process. Mm-hmm. But all you did was increase the effectiveness of that relationship by adding communication. Now you've got happy clients coming back, somebody who's thanking you for giving the awareness, as opposed to, our last episode where we were talking about the negative reviews, right? It's really easy to piss somebody off nowadays just because of lack of expectation. They didn't know something was happening, even though they agreed to it 3 months ago. When it hit them, now they're emotionally invested in, oh shit, I got $500 out of pocket that I got to figure out where to, make happen. As opposed to just, hey, here's a heads up. Next week you're going to be charged this. Mm-hmm. Now you've got a week of conversation. We could at least address, a situation.
Yeah, a little heads up, a little reminder. So yes, we built it into our CLA, and some gyms don't offer freezes, and that's totally cool too. I would tell you, we wouldn't have our membership based this long if we didn't allow it.
And I think some of that's just discovery or the understanding of the demographic that we serve. Mm-hmm. A lot of the cold Midwestern states, you guys kind of have the same thing, but opposite. Right? All your clients are here during the winter, and we send them back to you during the summer. So I'm sure that a lot of demographics have a need for
a freeze policy.
For a freeze in some way. But
review it and throw reminders in there. And if you haven't built that CLA out, join us for the workshop.
Yeah.
What can we tell you? We do this for you. We do it with you. So. Yeah, we figured that was an interesting one. I'm not so sure that there's any podcast episodes out there about freezes.
About freezing memberships, yeah.
I mean, might as well talk about it. It's a thing in this industry, and we got to, we're trying to make you all better. And, hell, we'll throw it out there.
Yeah, we'll absolutely.
Guess what you're going to see is about 10 podcasts coming up in the next, month about freeze policies. Anywho,
I love it.
All right, that's it for this show, guys. Check out your freeze policies. As boring as that sounds, it's pretty cool when you fix it. So, all right, that's it for this episode. Until next time, keep changing lives. See you. Bye.